Live from San Diego, this is KUSI News.
Well, this is a topic that's been making some headlines. 17% of California homes are owned by investors. That's roughly 1.3 million homes statewide. So what does that mean to all of us here? Well, we've got California real estate broker Mark Powell joining us this morning. Good morning, Mark. What does that mean?
Well, that means that home prices in San Diego are continuing to rise a little bit. We saw a little bit of a dip, but they're still going up. And one of the reasons why is in 2024, 24% of the homes purchased in San Diego were purchased by investors. And I see this firsthand because I'll list a house for sale. The homeowner will get a bunch of offers for the house, and they'll start sorting through the offers. And this one says, I'll put 10% down, 20% down, contingent upon the loan or the appraisal or my inspection. These investors come in and they say, I'll buy your house, all cash, 7-day close, no loan, no appraisal, and no inspection contingency. And the price is good. So the homeowner says, well, I'm looking out for myself. They sell to the investor. But the reason is, why are these investors buying up homes, these real estate investment trusts? Why are they buying these bulk of homes? After the pandemic, people stopped going back into the office. Everybody remembers that. I want to work from home. I want to work from home. There's a big push to bring people back. Well, when they stopped going into the office, some of these office buildings started to default. They stopped paying their rents. They stopped paying their leases. And Wall Street's saying, hey, these are not looking good as our investment properties. But people who live in single-family homes, they don't default. They typically pay their rent. A very few won't. So they started buying up these homes nationwide. I mean, I'm talking about thousands of homes in bulk purchases. What makes sense for Wall Street, it makes sense for these investors. And they like San Diego because guess what? We have some of the highest rents anywhere. So essentially what they're doing is they're turning San Diego into a city of renters. So the president signed an executive order that said, hey, we're going to stop having these investor buyers coming and buying up all of these properties in communities because it's driving the prices up. Sellers love it because their home prices keep going. I mean, homeowners love it. Their prices keep going up. But the buyers, they're having a hard time, and I see it firsthand, and it's kind of sad when somebody's working all these years to save money to buy a house, and then all of a sudden these big corporations come in with all the money and go, I'll just buy it cash. So it's not creating a level playing field.
So what needs to happen in order for us not to see this go up, you know, where there's more percentage of people who own homes, corporations who own homes here in San Diego?
You know, I always say this, what's the big gorilla in the room? The big gorilla in the room is San Diego has not built enough homes to meet with their population increase. And I'll give you an example. When I was a school teacher, I purchased a home in Claremont, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home for $147,000. This was in the mid, and there were a lot of homes for sale. Yeah. If I were a teacher now to purchase that same home, I would have to make $230,000 a year.
Right.
So what teacher, what police officer, what nurse makes that kind of money? So two things have to happen. We either have to increase our pay, you know, our pay, or these jobs have to pay a lot more, or we have to build homes. Now, what's stopping us from making homes affordable? 30 to 50% of the costs of building are permit fees. So if you took an $800,000 home and you reduced the permit fees by 30%, that home now is $560,000 to build. It would bring down those prices. And who controls the permitting fees? Our city council. They control how much those permit fees are. So the city has to take a hard look at what they're charging for their permitting fees to help bring those homes down, to make homes more affordable for everyday San Diegans like you and me.
All right, Mark Powell, thank you for coming in and sharing. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.